What's up, guys? LQ here with the LQ Review. Thank you so much for joining me here at my YouTube channel. This is where I talk about all the geeky, nerdy stuff that I love to talk about. Movies, video games, comic books, and TV shows. And right now I'm going to give you guys my quick review of Tulsa King Season 2. I loved Season 1. When he comes in and takes out that biker gang and seizes control of Tulsa, it had all the high stakes that you wanted. It had some action that you wanted. It felt like Yellowstone set in Tulsa. I mean, I know that Taylor Sheridan has done both of these, so obviously that DNA is in there. But it felt like that. Season 2 was really kind of a roller coaster ride. There'd be one episode that I thought was great, and then we'd get the next episode and I'd be like, man, nothing really happened. And then the next episode it would be back like, wow, this is great, let's go. And then the next episode would be like, okay, kind of took a week off here. And it was really up and down the whole season. Once you get to the end, the last couple episodes, in some ways I feel like they came to resolutions on some of these things very quickly. Now, this is not a negative review. This isn't me saying I didn't like season 2. Season 2 was not as strong as season 1 was, but I still liked it. I still enjoyed it. It was a fun way to spend an hour on Sundays. But it wasn't as good as season 1. And some of that is because of the inconsistency, and some of it is due to the very, very quick resolution at the end and the lack of resolution on some things. So they built Ming up to be this next great boss in the area. They built him up to be this next huge threat that Dwight was going to have to overcome. And he was dispatched very quickly. And I was like, is that it? Is this done now? Did they beat Ming that quickly? I mean, Ming was very easily deceived and defeated. And he did not put up the kind of retaliation and fight that you would think that a big aspiring crime boss would put up, especially the way that they built him up to be this very violent person. And I really felt like that whole thing was resolved very quickly. And then even with the Frank Grillo character, I felt like we were building up towards something that could have been explosive. Maybe not this season, but maybe next season we could have this explosive war between the two of them. And Frank Grillo's character ended up being a pawn on Dwight's chessboard to take out Chicky. It was all just very clean and very resolved in a very quick manner. Almost like they weren't sure they were going to get a season 3. So they had to come up with a satisfying ending here. Now, there's plenty of places to go if this does get renewed. Plenty of places to go. We could still have a war between Dwight and New York. Heck, we could still have a war between Dwight and Frank Grillo's character. I don't know that based on what we saw in the season, Frank Grillo's character would make a very good antagonist, but that could happen. So there are places to go. But I felt like since they weren't sure they were going to get a season 3, they kind of had to wrap things up here, at least in a somewhat satisfying manner. But there's still threads dangling out there, right? Armand, come on. Armand betrays them, comes back, helps them defeat Ming, and then he's just all forgiven. No, I think there's more to Armand's story, especially in terms of his relationship with Dwight and his relationship with his family. Dwight's daughter moving back to New York. That's a thread that was left completely hanging. No resolution there. No, getting back together. No conversations. Nothing. She just kind of left, and then she was gone. That's something that could very much play into a future war with New York. But again, we don't know because they just kind of left it. So season 2 did resolve some things very cleanly, almost too cleanly. It left some things dangling out there for potential season 3. It was good. I love seeing Dwight do his thing and become the major power player in Tulsa. It's fun to watch. His sparring with Thresher was fun to watch. But at the end, this season was a little too up and down for me to say, yeah, this was as good as season one, because it wasn't. It was good, it was fun, and I would definitely watch a season three, but the quality just wasn't there as compared to season one. So that's my take on Tulsa King season two. What did you think of it? Am I being too harsh? Let me know in the comments down below. While you're down there commenting, make sure you subscribe to my channel. And until next time, we'll see you guys later.